Guys, welcome back to our channel. We're Keith and Terry. Today we're in Apopka, Florida, and we're going on the Apopka Wildlife Drive. We've heard good things about this. You take your time, it's an 11-mile trek, and you get to see a lot of wildlife, so we hope we get to see a lot of gators and other wildlife. You pick up a pamphlet as you enter that has a QR code, and that pulls up various stops along the way.
Welcome and thank you for visiting the St. Johns River Water Management District's Lake Apopka North Shore Wildlife Drive.
We just started the Apopka Wildlife Drive. We're supposed to drive 10 miles an hour down this road. It's one way, and it says that we could share the road with all kinds of wildlife. So far, it's really beautiful. Okay, audio one.
It's a duck.
It's beautiful. Beautiful out here. So here's a big, I don't know if it's an egret or what kind of bird it is. Isn't he pretty? I thought it was a statue. There he goes. Oh, wow. If you love wildlife, this is the place to come. There's a little blackbird down here. I hear frogs.
The Lake Apopka North Shore has become one of the premier locations to birdwatch in the southeastern United States. An extraordinary diversity of birds has been documented here, with 372 species to date. Christmas bird count,
It's a big
which is a one-day count
over there.
performed throughout the nation.
This is such a beautiful drive, and not only did we see all kinds of birds, we saw more alligators than we could count.
Gator in the middle. What is that right there? Yeah, it is a big one.
Oh, there's a gator. We've spotted one.
I'm gonna go out
There he is. That's the first gator that we've seen. Wow. Looks like a fairly good size gator, if his head's any indication. This driving tour is free, and it's open on Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and federal holidays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. There's stuff to see on both sides of the road. One side there's a lot of water, the other one's more like a little marsh, but there is wildlife everywhere you look. So this is such a beautiful place to drive through.
Might go up there and park, go to that site.
There's a lot of places you can pull over, let other people pass, and then you can take your time looking at the wildlife. There's all kinds of birds.
There's another big
up
crane
ahead of
on that
us.
little bank.
Yeah.
Two of them. There's one right here too. Coming up. There he goes. Oh, he came back.
We love the fact that the wildlife here is protected. This is one of the pullover spots along the way. They've got this little metal walkway where you can walk out into the marsh. So many birds everywhere. Gorgeous. Okay, we've spotted a baby alligator.
Okay.
So there must be a nest over here, because that's a little baby.
Oh, see, like,
And she said there's another one over here somewhere.
oh, I see him. Yeah, he is looking right at us.
Let's see if I can pan over here to see the other one. Oh, there he is. Hey, little gator. Oh my goodness. He's a baby. So cool to see them in their natural habitat. And those are babies, so you know there's a nest. somewhere close by, and a mama and a daddy somewhere close by. It's cool that we're able to come out on this little walkway out in the marsh where we can see them closer. Otherwise, from the shore, you wouldn't be able to see those at all. Here soon, we run into some huge gators, up close and personal. This drive was so enjoyable and so beautiful, with the trees reflecting in the water. It was just breathtaking. And as with most places, pictures and video do not do this justice at all. We're at another pullover stop. You can see cars ahead down the road. Gorgeous. And then we'll look behind us. This is a very popular drive. We have a lot of cars in front of us and then a lot of cars behind. This little guy found something he's interested in, trying to get it out of the water. Okay, this time I'm the one who's living dangerously. I got out of the car to get a pic of this gator. He is a big one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's over here taking his picture. And I got out of the car because we saw something. We thought it was a piece of wood. Well, no, it's not a piece of wood. It's a gator. And he's big. And Keith is over there filming me as I'm filming the gator. I guess in case I get eaten, he has proof of what happened. Such beautiful wetlands. And folks, we have another gator. This is not as big as the last one. Right beside our car here. I got out. I'm getting brave in my old age, I guess. I don't think he's going to come after me. And there he is, filming me again. I guess I'm the only one dumb enough to get out of the car. This goes for miles and miles and miles.
We've gone 1.5 miles of the 11 miles.
So we got a long way to go yet, guys. We've already seen several gators. And this one is another gator. He is a baby. He's not big at all. So his mama is not around here. So I got out of the car again. He's right here beside the road and beside the car. And we found another baby gator. Just right beside the road, beside the car.
That's what Mom's getting. I don't see the other one you said.
Josh says he sees another one, but we can't see it. Going over this little bridge. A little sketchy. It's a little sketchy. I don't want to swim with alligators today. We just crossed over that sketchy bridge, and then we spot this gator. He's a pretty good sized gator out in the middle of the lake. I'm glad the bridge didn't give way because I wouldn't want to go swimming with that guy.
Osprey, stuff like that.
Okay, we're mostly wanting to see gators.
So the gators, you say, go up.
You want to go that way.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Paddling and pedaling Florida adventures. Check it out.
All right. Be sure and check out Paddling and Pedaling Florida Adventures. He was out filming that day as well. We highly recommend bringing water with you, especially on hot days. You are out in the middle of nowhere and there's literally no place to stop to get anything to drink. There is Scoop. And I'm not going to get real close. He's asleep, but hey, he might want me for lunch. Who knows? He is a big one. This guy was so huge and right by the road. There wasn't much of an embankment on this one, so I didn't get too close. And here we are again. They said we'd see a lot of gators along this road, and we have. This one's not as big as the other one we just saw. Up here right by the road, right by our car. And there he is. Never know when you're going to spot one. This was another huge one that was swimming in the water. He wasn't nearly as close as the other one was. And yet another gator. This one's not too awful big. He's not a baby. He's not too big. Right beside the road. Just never know out here. We're gator hunting. And there's another one. He's out in the water. You can tell how big he is.
Across the road, walking in front of us.
And we spotted another gator right here in the middle of the water. He looks like a pretty good sized one. Good place to come if you want to go gator hunting. Beautiful, peaceful place. Right by the side of the road. There's a gator, and he is a big one. The guy says there's a huge one on the other side.
Hanging out with the gators. 4 or 5 right, really close to each other.
This one's a really big gator. I mean, he's a pretty old one. He is a pretty old gator.
There's another one.
Oh, I see.
Oh, and
him way
another
up.
one over there.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
big too, isn't he? You want to swim across?
No, I'm not swimming. I am
Why don't you
not swimming with gators
kinda
today.
get-
Let me go get the other one. So here's the other guy. They said we'd be seeing a lot of big ones laying on the sandbars out here, so they weren't lying. If you want to go alligator hunting, this is a place to come. Back on the road. There's this one, and there's another one up here. They like to lay on these sandbars and sun themselves.
Oh, there's 2 of them up here, looks like. Yeah, right. One above each other.
2 right together. There they are. Just having fun in the sun. Sleeping. There's another one right by the side of the road. So here we have 3 gators. One, and then there's 2 together right here. And these are big guys. These are big gators. These are not babies by any means. I'm glad they're over there and not over here. Here we have 3 gators.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave her behind with the gators.
Thank goodness he didn't leave me out there alone with those gators. And this one over here, he's a pretty big one too. They like laying on those sandbars. Yep, he's a pretty big one. I'm glad that those huge ones are across the water and not right by the car. And here's another one, folks. He's a pretty big one. I mean, he's not huge, but he's pretty big. Just laying there in the water, minding his own business. Okay, there's one over there sunning himself, and that looks like a pretty good size one. You just never know when you're going to see them. You're just looking around and boom, there they are. I wouldn't want to be over on that little sandbar.
And the best thing about this is free.
Yes, this is a free driving tour, and it's 11 miles, and we've been gone a long time already.
Only 3 miles.
And we've only gone 3 miles. There's another one. They're everywhere, folks. Gators everywhere. So we stopped the car because we saw this one laying over here in the mud. He's not a real big one. I must be getting brave in my old age. Getting out of the car to investigate gators. Who would have thought? And get back in the car because we're holding up traffic.
Kind of hidden, barely seen. Sure wouldn't want to be walking in the trail line.
Out here in the middle of nowhere, on a one-way road, if our car would die, I guess we would just have to call 911 because I don't know what you would do. We'd be gator dinner, I guess. We were told by someone that once we cross this bridge here, we'll see some really big ones. So we'll see.
I think the ones we saw so far have been really big.
I know. This bridge is not nearly as sketchy as the last bridge. And you can see the cars back there, the ones that are coming this way.
He said we see 15 to 18 foot gators.
So we'll see how big ones we see, because we saw some pretty big ones. There's a baby gator. He's just a wee little baby. Just a wee little baby. This was a fairly large one swimming along the canal. And over there, sunning himself. He's a pretty good sized fella. Pretty good sized little fella.
Over the last several years, the district has implemented a strategy to restore the North Shore in a manner that is safe for wildlife and that increases the quality of valuable wetlands. Lake Apopka has also benefited tremendously from
Oh
the
yeah.
wetland
You want to get out and walk behind me?
Yep. There's another one. Right off the side of the road. He's not a huge one. He's just still little. Yeah, there he is. Okay, I see him. There he is. He was camouflaged. I couldn't see him. Just driving slowly along the road and looking to the side because they're right off the side of the road that you spot them, and then you stop and have to hop out and go get a picture.
There's
and
one up there in the
cars
water.
behind us. Keith just spotted one.
Coming up in the middle of the water.
All right.
See his head popping out.
And another big one. Okay, so we spotted one on the bank over here.
That looks pretty big size.
He's a pretty good sized fella. Oh my gosh, guys. We just spotted a gator by the side of the road up here. There he is. Okay, which direction is he heading?
That's his tail.
Looks like he's going back toward the water. There he is, guys. I am glad I am in the car. Keith is brave. He's behind me, taking a picture. Oh my gosh. He is a little too close for comfort. I am not getting out of the car this time. Not. That's the closest one we've seen. Oh my goodness. Bye, gator. Don't get your tail run over, please. Oh my goodness. Look at him. Here's a big guy.
That is big.
Hanging out on the side. He is a big one. He is a big one. Hanging out on the side of the bank. Wow. This is a little stop where you can get out, and it's a little metal walkway. You can go across. We're gonna go across there and see if we see anything. Very swampy down there. You can see all the way down the little canal. I guess this dumps out into this other ravine over here. I'll check it out. I hope there's no gators on the bank. Then I'll scream and run. Yeah, that big pipe, it I guess empties out over there. I'm sure there's gators. Don't get too close. I just said I don't want to get too close to the bank because I know there's gators. And what does Keith spot? A big old gator over there. Oh my goodness, he is a big one. He is a big one. Yikes. I know they're not crazy about humans, but still, I don't want to get too close to them because I don't trust them. Keith is a little too brave for my liking. He gets down in there looking for the gators. Ay, he's making me nervous. He's making me nervous. We want to go home with all of our limbs. All of our limbs. Walking back over to the car after seeing that huge gator. I didn't think there was anything to see over there, but there it was. Keith is coming back across and he has all 4 limbs. Yes. We didn't want to go home missing one.
These days, there's a high diversity of wildlife that call the North Shore home. In addition to the abundance of birds, there are also mammals, including bobcats, coyotes, raccoons, armadillos, rats, mice, otters, and occasionally hogs and bears on the property. There are also a great number of amphibians, including frogs, toads, salamanders, and the eel-looking infamous. Additionally, many reptiles call this place home: turtles, lizards, and snakes. And then there's everyone's favorite reptile, the alligator. Alligators play an important role in the ecosystem as top predator. Because of the abundance of prey on the North Shore, there's an abundance of alligators here as well. The diversity of wildlife you'll witness is evidence of an active food chain, where birds eat fish and mature alligators are the top predator. Remember, these animals are a natural part of the ecosystem, and they belong here, and we want you to enjoy viewing them safely. To ensure you are safe around these ancient top predators, respect them from afar. Alligators do not naturally prey on people, but you should always be careful. So, if you want a close-up photo, we recommend using a long camera lens. Most importantly, never feed wildlife, especially an alligator, not even a small one, because feeding them causes alligators to associate people with food.
This was such an enjoyable drive and we highly recommend it. And once you reach the end, the gate opens and you're back on the main road. If you enjoy our videos, we would love it if you would like and subscribe and click the video that just popped up on your screen.